All right. Well, so much for sleep. It's 1:15 a.m. West Coast time on Saturday morning. A couple hours ago, the U.S. and Israel launched a joint attack on Iran, bombing several targets inside of Tehran, its capital city. Iran is a country that has a population of like 90, 92 million people. It's a very large country. And one thing that has just been stunning to me is our negotiating team that has been negotiating with the Iranians for several weeks. Are we doing regime change? Is it just their nuclear program? Is it both? We don't know what the objective of this is. It seems very clear that Donald Trump settled on tactics, airstrikes, before determining what the objective of this is. But our negotiating team has consisted of Steve Witkin and Jared Kushner. Steve Witkin was previously, I guess, a developer of strip malls in New York, and Jared Kushner is a, you know, slumlord and runs a hedge fund that was funded with $3 billion from Middle Eastern sovereign funds upon his exit from the Trump administration the first time. So we've got two real estate guys negotiating with the country of Iran. Clearly, those negotiations, shockingly, didn't accomplish anything because we've now bombed Iran. And Donald Trump gave a speech telling the American people ahead of time that there are going to be American casualties. There are going to be dead American soldiers. And Donald Trump said that happens in war. He used the word war. He did not get congressional approval for this action before launching this attack. And he himself is describing it as a war. He has declared war on Iran. Iran has responded by sending missiles to Israel. I saw another report that Iran sent missiles into UAE, United Arab Emirates. This is going to get way out of hand very, very quickly. And regardless, there were a couple of Democratic members of the House, including Jared Moskowitz, hardcore Zionist, who said that they would vote against denying the president the ability to do what the president did tonight. And regardless of your feelings about the Iranian regime, which is incredibly repressive and kills its own citizens, like us, kills protesters in the streets, as a Democrat, to say that this president, the convicted felon and adjudicated rapist and fraudster that he is, who tried to overturn our last election, and this Secretary of Defense, Pete Hegseth, an alleged alcoholic, also an alleged rapist, should be the two men who should lead the United States effort to get rid of the current Iranian regime. You are out of your fucking mind. And I think any Democratic member of the House or the Senate who supports this is showing that their actual loyalties lie with Israel instead of with the United States. and certainly not with the Constitution in the explicit language of the Constitution, which requires the president to go to Congress before declaring war, which Donald Trump explicitly did tonight, using the word war to describe what he did this evening, declaring war on the country of Iran. So now we are back at war in the Middle East. After 20 years in Afghanistan, after 20 years in Iraq, we fought a war for 20 years in Afghanistan to prevent the Taliban from taking over, only to, when we left, to turn the country over to the Taliban. And now we are at war with Iran. Being led by Donald Trump and Pete Kegsbreath. I remember a huge part of Donald Trump's campaign in 2024. He and his supporters saying that Kamala Harris was going to start World War III if she were elected. So yeah, so much for sleep tonight. We are at war in the Middle East again with Iran. And Ladybug's Lindsey Graham, no doubt, is tugging on his own nipples with excitement at the thought of going to war with Iran. And, you know, this is diametrically opposed and the exact opposite of what Donald Trump campaigned on, America First, during the 2024 campaign. This is the second time in less than a year that we have bombed Iran. It can't possibly be about their nuclear program because Donald Trump told us last June when we bombed Iran that Donald Trump had completely obliterated Iran's nuclear program. Doesn't seem likely that they were able to rebuild it from scratch in less than 7 months. So again, you know, fuck every single person who voted for Donald Trump in 2024. Fuck every single one of you, now and forever.